Introduced by veteran statesman Henry Kissinger, Chinese President Hu Jintao extended an olive branch to the American people in his only policy address during his Washington visit. President Hu said he was fully confident about the prospects of deeper ties with the United States, but he said the relationship must be based on mutual respect.
China-U.S. relationship is not one in which one side's gain means the other side's loss. Rather, it should be a relationship in which the two sides respect each other and endeavor to deepen strategic mutual trust. It should be a relationship that highlights common interests and stronger cooperation in all fields.
Mr. Hu echoed many of the same sentiments expressed earlier by President Barack Obama, who said that while the two countries disagree on some issues, there are many where they share common ground. Political analyst Joseph Cheng says Mr. Hu's speech had to strike the right tone for future compromise.
I think both sides would like to demonstrate that they have some tough bargaining to do, and yet they're willing to reach compromises. And this is most obvious on issues like the exchange rate of the renminbi, the human rights issues, and so on.
Critics say Beijing deliberately undervalues the renminbi, or yuan, to make Chinese goods cheaper. Without mentioning the currency dispute, Mr. Hu countered that inexpensive Chinese goods have saved American consumers more than $600 billion in the last 10 years. Congressional leaders who met privately with the Chinese leader said they had a good meeting with Mr. Hu. But House Speaker John Boehner said many issues remain unresolved.
I did express my concerns about religious liberty. I expressed my concerns about intellectual property and the issue of North Korea. The President responded, and I would hope that the dialogue on all of these subjects will continue.
Mr. Hu conceded that China has room to grow in reforming its social policies, but he said China has the right to deal as it sees fit when it comes to sovereign issues such as Taiwan and Tibet. He said the world has nothing to fear from China's rapid rise.
China stands for peaceful settlement of international disputes and hotspot issues, and follows a national defense policy that is defensive in nature. We do not engage in arms race or pose a military threat to any country.
Again, political analyst Joseph Cheng.
Both sides have taken pains to demonstrate on the part of the United States, for example, to respond to the domestic pressures, and yet not to be seen to be hostile towards China. On the other hand, the Chinese leader certainly would like to secure the goodwill of the American public, and he has certainly been trying very hard to respond to the criticisms of the American people.
China's fast-growing economy has propelled it into the spotlight on the world stage, with the United States urging the Chinese to shoulder more leadership responsibilities. Mr. Hu says China is willing to share that burden with the help of a more cooperative U.S. Arcega, VOA News.